Alright, sweet, so I just got this done, the calculator done. I'm pretty sure it's all set to go. I like this a lot better than what I had before. It's definitely a lot cleaner, a lot smoother, a lot more easier to navigate. So if you want to use this, all you do is you put in your name, so that's been very, and then you kind of change your goal. I only have set for 99, 120, 200 mil. I just don't want to have to implement it for every single level and whatnot. I mean, generally your goal is 99, 120, 200 mil. Like, you might have a short-term goal of a certain level, but yeah, then you come in here, you just change that if you want to assemble your weapon, or if you're not even doing anything with the weapon, or if you're, whatever. You just kind of come in here and it'll automatically update it for you. I'm personally doing Siphon. Oops. I'm personally doing Siphon, and then I'm disassembling, and then you come in here, if you have the perks, you set them in here. If you don't have any of the perks, then you just take them off, and did that change anything? Okay, good. I just said the same thing. Okay, good. Then you just come in here. I currently don't have anything, but I do plan to have in tier 3, and you come in, you can see everything is changing, so, yeah. I mean, it should be all set properly, and it comes in here, it tells you how many siphons you'll do, how many disassembles you do, how many augmenters, siphoners, how much incandescent energy you need to do, and then if whatever components you need, and how many of that X item you need to use it. So, yeah, it definitely looks a lot smoother and a lot better than it did before. And I fixed a few things that are on. I made it so it's easier to edit, just in case there's any updates or whatever. But yeah, so it's all set to go. If you want to come and use it, I'll put a link in the description if you want to use it. Otherwise, it should 100% work. Only thing I need to work on is the time saved, which I'll work on tomorrow or the next day, probably tomorrow. But that's not really that big of a deal. It's just kind of a cool feature that I'm planning on putting on there. Just kind of show you how much worth it these things are. But it won't take too long to make now that I have this one all set up. But it still will take quite some time to make. But yeah, talking too long about this. But if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description.
Damn, Daniel.
Well, I'm about to go do this Raven real quick. I've kind of been casually doing these things. I think I guess I'll see in a second how many I'm at. But I kind of just like, if I ever see them on Reddit or whatever, I'm like, alright, why not? I'm not rushed to get the title or anything, but I do want to get the title eventually. I think the Reddit post is somewhere around here. There you go. And I am at 7. So I have 6 more to go, which is probably like another year, because I've been doing this probably about 4 or 5 months now. And I need to check where Circus is real quick. Alright, Circus is in Draenor. But yeah, I've kind of just been casually doing it. If I ever see a Reddit post, I'm just like, alright, fuck it, why not? And then, yeah. And it's like 2 hours until a weekly reset. Actually, 3 hours, but... and I need to do my weeklies. I haven't done weeklies in like a month. Basically since I come back. Again, like, it's like, I upgraded my PC. I got a new PC, and I upgraded it, and it's just like, okay, go. And it's just demotivating to play. But I'm trying to get back into it. And again, when I was gone, I wasn't doing weeklies either, because I was gone. I wasn't logged on at all. But yeah, so I gotta get back in the habit of doing it. And I think next week, basically what am I thinking is over there? I saw that little symbol for the fish fingers, and I immediately thought it was Circus, but no. But I think next week what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start doing an hour of Cecil Dragons every week with familiarization bonus for the extra charms. Because yeah, I think I'm doing. Like, if I did that, I think it's, like, let me look up real quick. I know I'm an XP waste, but I'm really curious on the exact number of this. Okay, a good thing I had my spreadsheet already open, so it didn't take too long. But I'm doing 23 hours of Salsa Dragons, which is, like, 30 weeks. Yeah, that's about 7 months. Yeah, about 7 months, which is basically when I'm going to get 2 normal combats. So I'm going to start doing that every single week, because I have to do Salsa Dragons anyways. So might as well do it every single week, and just combine it together with familiarization. So next week I'll start doing that again when I have a better CPU. That way I don't lag like a bitch, and I get better XP rates and better charms and whatnot. I mean, I guess I still am kind of a bit laggy, but like I said, I'm not too bad. But still, like, it's definitely a changer. Because if I have to do an extra week or 2 of ranged after 2 all combat, everything else, whatever, I don't care that much. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna start doing that, because summoning, there's no way to have too many charms, like, especially when it doesn't make a difference, And this fucking distractor is broken as shit. But yeah, it doesn't do any harm. It takes probably like 10 minutes a week tops for extra charms that I may possibly need. And right now, what I've calculated, I do, but it's also not calculating spirit gems that I get from combats. But still, it's always nice to have that there. Again, I spent an extra like 4 hours just to kind of play it safe, Because I'm kind of thinking, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I think I might make Herblore and Summoning one of my last 200 mils. Because of Crystal Flasks. I have mentioned this, but yeah, I'll mention it again for those who haven't seen that video where I mentioned it. But I want to do Herblore last for more Crystal Flasks every day, because I get 75 a day. And I'm planning on getting some herbal like in a year. But if I do an extra year of that, that's what, like over 20,000 more crystal flasks, which is quite a bit more herbal XP. And then just Bork as well. I can get more Bork out of it. Again, it's after combats, I'll figure this out. I'll figure out if I really need to do it, and I guess I can do aggro real quick. But I need to figure out if I really need to do it, and if I really do, if it'll help that much, then yeah, I'll definitely do it. All right, let's see if I get the cute Phoenix cycling pet this time. It's been a few months. It's been since October, and why did I hit Q? Where is? Why did I hit Q? What is Q? Oh, I just confused the living shit out of myself, even though I did something properly. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It kind of proves how long I've been gone from the game. Like, even a month, like, kind of just completely makes you, like, forget about everything about the game. Like, I'm just completely thrown off. Like, I just don't even know anymore. Alright. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't have to go through any dialogue. I mean, I don't think I did when I got my mean pet, but let's see here. Anything, and... Nope. Rip. Oh, well, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But, again, I got lucky with my mean Phoenix cycling pet. I got it within, like, 2 weeks, so... I'm not really expecting any time soon. It takes about 7 months. I think I've only been doing it for like 5, so I still have quite a while to go. But yeah, whatever. It's free fletching experience, honestly, so I can't really complain too much. But yeah, well, yeah. So one of the great perks about having ports done is the fact that I just stock up items and I don't realize it. I have 53 ancient bones, just chilling in my bank. I think I'm just gonna make all these into cruelties, because I will need quite some cruelties. 5, all right. I think I already have quite some cruelties in the bank already, but still, like I need quite a bit of them for next. I mean, this is probably the last batch I'll do, because let's see how many I have. All right, let's see here. I have, okay, only 9, so I'm like 10. But yeah, so I think it's like 4 hours a pop, right? Yeah, 4 hours. That's 36 hours, so I need quite a bit more than that. But I mean, I might just stock up my bones now, because I want to make some vampirism ones. Not really too much in a rush for vampirism, but they definitely are nice to have. Just stocked up and nice, but plenty of time to do that. For Corp, because Corp with vampirism scrimshot is absolutely amazing. It's so easy to do. I'll be doing it like in Malevolent or Tetsu, whatever I decide, or Torva, and it really depends on how combat changes. And with Invention, I mean, it's possible to do it even easier. With Torva, I much rather do it in Tetsu just because it's just easier, because the damage absorption is pretty noticeable. But besides that, like there's vampirism, and then the chaotic spear, and God knows if we get a tier 90 spear. If we get a tier 90 spear, then hell yeah. Yeah, so I might want to start stocking up the vampirism ones. I'm not actually too sure. But also, I'm working on getting the other scrimshots for now. Let's see, which ones do I even have? Oh yes, I don't have any of the skilling ones. Yeah, I have all the combats, and then work on the skilling ones. After I get my Tetsu body and my plate legs and full sea singers, and then I won't come for the Defiant then. But yeah, so I guess won't be for a while until I go for skilling ones, which I don't think there's any good skilling ones I really care for. Like, yeah, I don't think so. But you know, it's still pretty cool. Just like look back at ports and see how it means myself having like all these resources. Now I almost have full Tetsu. I think I need 200. Yeah, I need almost probably 200. So I'm getting pretty close there. And then same with the Chi as well. Getting halfway done, but still, like I'm not anywhere close to getting Sea Singers done. So by the time I got the scrolls done, I'll easily have all the Chi needed. So I didn't realize how quickly I get Law Heffen, of course, but I'm not doing Heffen yet. But I didn't realize how quick I'm getting gold bars. I already have 29.6 thousand, and I've only been doing mining for like 3 or 4 days. And I need like 70,000-ish gold bars, so I'm at least like halfway done. Granted, I did have like 7,000 before, but I didn't expect to get that done that quickly. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna do mine for the rest of the night, and probably all day tomorrow. Like I'm not really planning to do anything too crazy. Again, not until I get my new CPU that we're not lagging too much, because I have the GPU for it now, but I just need the CPU for. But yeah, so once I get that, then I'll be back on track. I'll do a Raxor again. I'll probably start doing engineering, possibly. Again, I'm already making quite some progress, and I didn't realize how quickly you get gold bars. So you know, those two factors combined together is honestly pretty good for me. Again, I might do some LRC. Man, it is like 2 months away until I start doing Invention. So chances are I might actually get some gold bars or do some mining by then. Besides that, mine for the rest of the night. And again, nothing too crazy. Nothing else is gonna happen. I'll probably finish off my dailies. I just have my Jack of Trades really. Jack of Trades, Bork, and Phoenix, and then I'm done with my dailies, I think. Otherwise, yeah, nothing too crazy. But yeah, fun stuff. So, if you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.